Dining with the Cursed Bloodline, Bride of the End Times. Lana Del Rey's new single, Looking for America, brought me to tears on first listen. Like her, the America I once believed in so fervently was only a myth. Patriotism now shattered beyond repair. It is good to see with clear eyes, for all that it hurts, like bright sunshine emerging from a cave. High school in the 90s taught manifest whitewash destiny fanfic. A rewritten legend of white Christian good guy Americana. Trump and evangelicals push regression to this fantasy that never was. Or a mad queer, a mad Mexican witch such as I, would and should be locked away forever. Oh dear. The gay electroshocked away. Everything else, well, the Inquisition had some ideas that I won't share here because this is a family forum. So, moving on. I am so far out of the closet that I'm in the backyard, fumbling around in the blackberry brambles. Stay wild, feral, always pray. But there is a reality of wrongs upon the other. I am the other and another, to a degree. I see America's vile rot I cannot condone. Blood I benefit unjustly from. Blood that damns and condemns me blended. America always was this way, but does it still have to be? I only used to dream that illusion of a middle class, white passing cis woman under Obama in Los Angeles when all was kale juice and Adidas. Well, moving on. I awake in Reno in this unusual situation. The other America emerges in the Wild West's barren sprawl. Consciousness raising, paying attention, veils lifted, gloves off. July 2019. Jasper and I are living together, engaged, sitting close together on the couch. We have a serious talk. Reality sets in. We are both chronically ill. Could die at any time. Climate change approaches. End times, which we only sensed back then. As I released this in 2020, March. Yeah, things are pretty end-timey up in here. Okay. Anyway. Sun scowls. Tornadoes ravage. Fascist Rome. Jasper and I do not know how much longer we even have together as a same-sex couple. Luck be a lady tonight. Frank Sinatra sings from an old Las Vegas stages. Gambling is about luck and calculated risk. Not that I would know. It's a risky gamble for me to even exist in this world. I don't need to play the slots. Gritty casino neon backgrounds in downtown Reno. Strip clubs dominate the main drag of California Street. Together. Jasper and I find private joy. Decides to get courthouse married while we still can. My parents work immediately in town. I've had, before my beloved departed first wife, gay marriage revoked by capricious courts. But anyway, again, loving again, my love so strong, I wanted to lock this down this time while it was still legally possible. I Googled, because the internet will tell you everything, of course, how to get gay married in Reno. Went from there, with luck pluck, persistence, will, mania, madness, desire. We hiked through our wedding together in 2 weeks, which is probably why I ended up dressed like this. Partnership is not a marriage, the county clerk told me on the phone. This is your first marriage, marked first on the application. I ate my cognitive dissonance in its. A long Saturday of vital bridal errands. Jasper found a gray suit in one store. I was impressed by her knowledge of haberdashery as we shopped. She knew exactly how to find a suit for a non-binary person of her shape and size. Swirls of silver on her black tie, pocket square, smells of cedar, and her Abercrombie cologne on her neck. Oof, I can't wait to take that suit off her. At 11 p.m., we pulled into the Washoe County Clerk to file for our marriage licenses. The office is open on all hours like the Black Bear Diner. Or at least it was before the lockdown. Jasper and I figured that if we can get a marriage license in the middle of the night, we should. It's so Reno. But the Super 8 motel on the opposite block flashed red and white with fire trucks and police cars. Don't look back. We're not going that way. Hand in hand, in the dark, we approached the light over a steel and glass door. We were not the only couple present. Reno runs its like Vegas vampire time. 26, 2019. Jasper's best friend from work and her husband come over beforehand to help us get ready. Masculine presenting, butch lesbian Jasper turns out to be, dare I say it, a bit of a bridezilla. Pep talks and help. Her work wife Lori staged the day, tying her tie, folding her pocket square. Lori has 3 teenage sons, so knows how to coax these nervous colts into something as complicated as a suit. One of her sons is gay. You two give me hope. You give me hope for him. Lori says, I want to weep that finally same-sex marriage is possible for that young man, for us, for me. This feels like history rising from an unjust past. Gay marriage became legal in California years after my domestic partner committed suicide. The story I retold and retell in print and performance so many times, until no one will listen. The time to stop is now. The coroner did not at first believe I was Katie's next of kin. I pitched a fit in that goddamn morgue, pulled up my sleeve to show her matching anatomical heart tattoos. The woman recognized them from her corpse, handed me a sealed box of remains in a blue Hollywood Forever shopping bag, her silver and diamond wedding band, her lip piercing. I will never forget how that felt. All the tears I cried. For 7 long years of pining, failing to find love again with an emotionally abusive man, a married woman, a rehab fling. Isolation. I shut myself in for 3 years of cleansing celibacy. Martyr to her memory. Skewered what remained on my life on the spire of tragedy until I was ready to live again. January 2nd, 2019, I met Jasper. Fell in love. The memory of waking to Katie's stiffened corpse beside me blocked itself out of all the other cruelties of the past, receding to a deep vault deep in my subconscious. I have a new future now as a living, loving, lesbian housewife. Nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Billy Idol sings in black vinyl. Sunday morning of the wedding. I was dressed and ready, like this, by 9 a.m., sitting delicately on the green velvet couch not to miss a single thing or muss anything up. sipping a tall orange can of Rockstar Rehab Energy and Hydration. Nibbling on the last few cupcakes. I had ordered this dozen, incognito, a few days before the wedding for us to enjoy it. I mean, why bother with battling for a gay wedding cake in a Republican state? And it's not like we were having a reception, so it was an intimate affair. Cupcakes. I munched vanilla cake, rosettes of pure white frosting, dark chocolate cake, crumbled Keith bar on chocolate frosting. Oh. I licked my lips with a paper towel, reapplied layer after layer of top tomato lip stain, the lipstick that Jasper loves. Ordered in 4-packs up from Amazon. I wear it constantly. Bright, long wear, vamp. It dries matte on my lips. I wake up, still made up. Jasper and I exchange kiss. After a sweet kiss, sends scarlet mess. So, to get married for the second time, or the first time, according to the law, I wear a white Marilyn Monroe 7-year-itch dress. Because of course that's appropriate for a 40-year-old, right? Bit of underboob. This wedding brought to you by my underboob. Black lapelled white suit jacket, though, which I think is, is this a writing jacket? I've seen pictures of people wearing it. It's from my beloved domestic partner's Butch collection. Old men taking in the sun, cheer as we march up the concrete steps to the Washoe County Senior Center. My other hand clutched a nosegay, pea blossoms from the backyard, wrapped in violet ribbon. Jasper sported a matching boutonniere. We checked in at the Washoe County Civil Commissioners of Marriage offices. Waited. Chattered joyfully on gray folding chairs. I do, I say, as Jasper slides the silver band onto my finger. I do. Till death do us part. To a fun local casino for our staycation honeymoon. Jasper picked out a suite with a whirlpool tub. Whew. So, ... But we didn't leave the room for 2 days. And the rest is not going on YouTube. But it was also a beautiful and comfortable room to sleep out our frenzied labor towards this goal of illegal union, sealing it with flesh. Not on YouTube. So, Jasper ordered us room service. Yeah, free room service. But you can command wheels a table in, white tablecloth. I sit across from her in her wedding dress shirt and my fishnet thigh highs. A metal cover reveals yogurt with granola and berries. Buttered toast. Oats crunch and refresh with each bite. Bacon like Grandma used to make. Buttered toast. I drink cup after cup of black coffee from the fluted black plastic coffee pot. Smiled joyfully at Jasper. She wolfs down biscuits and gravy, hash browns by the plate. We eat hungrily until we are sated. In the last sip of coffee, I let go, pass the torch, lay my burden down. I look at Jasper and see the golden soul that I've sought for so long. Unconditional love, stability, a mutual desire to build a life together. I lived on a fading dream before.